Good afternoon and welcome to the Cincinnati Public Schools Girls to Women talk show, GTW Talks. Recently, we've added an entrepreneurship component to the Girls to Women program, and our special guest today is coming to the show to talk to us and give us tips and wisdom on her journey as an entrepreneur. Please welcome to the stage Miss Olivia James. So Olivia, one of our Cincinnati Public School graduate of Withrow High School, 24-year-old entrepreneur, fitness trainer, and now gym owner. Olivia, we will talk about your journey as an entrepreneur in just a bit, but first tell us a little bit about how you originally became interested in living the fit life, as we call it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, first, thank you for having me on the show.
Absolutely.
When it comes to fitness, it has always been my life. And I was a track runner in high school, track runner in middle school, but I was not your typical athlete. I was the type of athlete who was the one to eat healthy after the track meets, the one to not go to McDonald's with all the athletes, and really understanding how fitness made me feel as an athlete and not just someone who was a competitor at the track meets, but I understood that eating well and working out was my favorite component of sports anyway. So that's what really drove me into teaching other people how to live a healthy lifestyle too.
Gotcha. Olivia, so walk us through your daily routine. What is it like to be Olivia James on a daily basis?
That's a good question. Now that I think about my life, I wake up and sometimes I train my clients and sometimes I don't because I have employees at the gym that train my clients for me too. I meal prep. I do a lot of administrative work on the computer. I'm constantly marketing on Instagram, on Facebook.
Yep.
I work out so I can keep myself healthy. I go to the grocery store and I travel.
So you said you work out, and as a fitness trainer, gym owner, and you have tons of clients as we see on social media, how do you fit in time for you getting your workout in?
I make the time when one of my employees are training, I go when they're training so I can work out with my members and still feel and be a part of the community that I've cultivated.
So I shared with you, Olivia, earlier that our Girls to Women students are launching their school-based businesses this semester. They're in the planning stages and are going to fully launch at the beginning of next school year. Can you share with us what your personal entrepreneurship journey has been like for you? Like what were your ups and downs? What were your struggles? Walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So I first started entrepreneurship when I was 18. And what I had to really set in stone within myself was how to be myself inside of my own business and take inspiration from other businesses, but not copy. So
make it your own.
When it comes to branding, you have got to have a concrete base of who you are. Because if you think about it, businesses are who they are because the CEO set the tone. And they put their own personality inside of that brand, right? And people essentially buy you. When people are purchasing my services, they are purchasing my energy in a sense, right?
Yes.
So they understand what I'm putting out, but that took years of experience, years of observation, years of watching other business owners run their business, but also years of tapping into who I am and understanding what I want and knowing 1,000% what I want, because a lot of people will settle for, this is 90% of what I want. No, it has to be 100%. If you don't want it, then that's not it. So you've got to really understand if this is not 1,000% what Olivia wants, then that's not a part of the mission, right? And that's what a lot of people have to really get to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm not settling. What's for me is for me, and I'm gonna go after for what I want regardless of how long it takes. And if something's out of the way and I can't get that, and I really wanted that, obviously it wasn't for me at the time. So really taking time to understand that I have to be patient, grow into myself, and give myself grace too.
So those who know you, Olivia, that are trained by you, that you know, are part of your everyday life, and see you on social media and see what an inspiration you are, what inspires you, Olivia James?
I'm inspired daily by life and by the fact that tomorrow's not promised. I'm inspired by my mom and my dad. They were major influences. My mom, I watched her quit her job to pursue entrepreneurship when I was 13. So I was able to see that. My dad, he played for the NFL. Whose dad plays for the NFL, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then also seeing things happen that don't happen on a daily basis with the people that are closest to me. So now I know it's apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I can do that. I didn't put any limits on myself. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
and of course, God. God is my number one, my forefront. Every single day he wakes me up. So I have to go hard. I have to fulfill every opportunity that he places in front of me.
Thank you so much, Olivia. And this is the part that I know I've been looking forward to. I personally have been a part of Olivia's fitness classes in the past, and they're no joke. So I invited some of the Girls to Women students to come up, and Olivia is going to work us out.
Woo woo! Let's get it. Let's do this. Come on, let's go. Come on, ladies. Woo! Let's get excited. Yes, ma'am. Let's go. Let's go. All right, I'm ready. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4. Beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press and 1. Good job. 2, 3, 4. From the top. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top. 1, 2. Good job. 3, 4. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat press. 1, 2, 3, 4. From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe taps. 1. Time. Nice work, y'all. Very good. Awesome. Love it. Very good. Awesome job. High five your neighbor. Y'all killed it.
What are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future are to open multiple gyms in the United States.
What is your hardest thing about what you're doing right now?
Managing a lot of people on a daily basis. I love it, but it's challenging. I would say that's the biggest challenge, but it's a challenge that I'm very close to mastering, like tomorrow. Perfect. 5 years. 5 years. Yes, ma'am.
What words of wisdom, Olivia, can you leave with not only our Girls to Women students, but all of our students here at CPS?
Go after what you want 1,000%. There's no limit. You have no limits at all. Affirm positivity over your life daily. And if you have to do it morning, midday, and night, cool. If you ever find yourself going into a negative space, talk yourself out of it verbally. Don't just think yourself out of it, but talk yourself out of it. And speak to yourself. That's okay. Keeping yourself surrounded by people who are on a mission just like you. If you're hanging out with people that are taking away from your energy, that's not the crowd to be around. Especially if you want to elevate, your environment is major. If you have to position yourself differently, do that ASAP. Don't waste any time. Again, tomorrow it may not be here. So you've got to really get to the point where you're very cut and dry, black and white with your life. You can't waste time. You cannot waste time. That's not an option ever.
Olivia, thank you so much for coming to our show today. We so appreciate your time. We appreciate the energy you brought to us today and all the nuggets on entrepreneurship. And because we want to, we want to honor you with one of our Girls to Women hoodies. Ladies, look. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Olivia.
Thank you.
Thank you again, Olivia. So
Of
appreciate
course.
it.
Thank you.
And that workout was everything.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much.
That was awesome.